What's happening, guys? How's it going? Another Wednesday night live stream. I like doing these, and that's what we're gonna do. So, daily live streams aren't that bad, I don't think, and maybe I'll get some people in here tonight, and we'll have some fun talking some shit and having a good time tonight, because that's what I feel like doing on a Wednesday night. So, how's everybody doing? Hey, there's 3 of you already. That's a good thing. That's a nice thing. Look, tubing. Big old tubing. What's up, man? What's up? Hey, what's up, John? Hey, guys. What's happening? Hello. Just a small update. Of what's going on. I'm here alone. My girlfriend is headed to Chicago, New Hampshire, something like that. St. Louis. My girlfriend's going to St. Louis, so I am here by myself for a week while she goes to St. Louis. What's up? It got a little bit done today on the truck. Got my blower dechromed and metallized with metallizer. The old buffing metallizer there. I gotta buff that out. Which is pretty cool. None is. What's up, man? What's up, Lucky? But I started my tonneau cover for the bed. Ooh. And, it's coming out alright. I gotta clean up the holes. They're very rough. Oh, I've lost the wheel. And a blower. And another wheel. And a blower. I'm trying to get the, let's see. Yeah. Music. Traveling for music. But, there you go. There's my tonneau cover there. I got it beveled on the edges there. I got to clean up the holes and stuff. Do a little bit of experimenting with it to see exactly how I'm going to paint it or what I'm going to do. St. Losers. Whatever's clever. Okay. Cool. I'm waiting to get impeached, so that's good. I've got a new policy for the hater that has been bombarding me with bullshit, and this is my new policy. Whenever I see the comment, I'm not commenting back no more to the troll. I'm immediately erasing the comment and blocking them. They can continue to create channels. I'll continue to erase the comment and block them. I don't have any time for that. I don't really care. I talked to my local snowflake liberal, before it melted, and they told me just ignore the fucker. So I'm gonna ignore the fucker. Ignore the fucker. Well, it looks like I just ran him off. Look at all these damn things I found there. It's heat shrink. I got tiny little heat shrinks that I forgot I had. Got this a long time ago. Put this on my roll cages and hit it lightly with a lighter, and it shrinks on around everything nice and tight. And once you get it where you got to get it, if you got to paint it, you can always cut it loose and it'll pop out and then pop back on. Exactly. Roll cages. Roll that beautiful bean footage. But yeah, I just did, it's just a for sale sign that I did, which I'm sure the hater's going to hit me on that for the holes I cut and all that stuff, But, this is the thicker cardstock that I had. And I always just use the for sale sign stuff because it's cheap. It's a lot cheaper than getting the evergreen, you know. And I found there's a couple of different thicknesses. The real cheap stuff is really thin, and you can cut it and put it up in angles where you need to, you know. And then the more expensive sign is a little thicker, but it's quite easy to cut, and it's quite rigid too. So it all works out. Yeah, I like using the for sale sign, you know, but I do have evergreen, you know, like this here's some evergreen stock that I've got, you know, just hanging around. Yeah, I moved some stuff around so I can't quite get to it. And this is going to be my for my exhaust. And the end of the USA 1 has a little thing here. Okay, here's your header for the USA 1, and here's the little exhaust piece. See it? This little chrome exhaust piece. I'll go ahead and just pull it off here because I'm not going to use it. This is your little exhaust piece. You can see how thick that hole is, you know. So if you give me a moment here, I'll just rip into this shit. These things are always kind of like Slim Jims. Alright, now this has the proper stance on the rear there, and look how much bigger that hole is, you know. So I think it's going to look a lot better. I think it's going to look a lot better if I you know, look at this a bit. Yeah, see, look at that. So I can make it a little longer if I want to, do whatever. Now what I'll probably do is I'll probably dechrome these and go ahead and glue my end to it like I need it to be, and then I'll spray it with my end on it, you know. Or, you know, maybe not. Maybe I'll just black wash them. I don't know. I don't know how these headers are going to fit because they're quite different. They're quite different than you know, with the big block in it. It's quite different the way the thing doth. It's quite different the way the thing doth. The way the thing doth. But I've been using some decanter, some rub and buff, and I've been watching y'all's builds, and man, I'm liking what I see. I'm liking what I see. It never ceases to amaze me, this community. You know, and how, not only how generous this community can be, but just the talent in this community, you know, and the willingness to help one another in this community. It's just awesome. You haven't worked on yours? Naughty, naughty. But, yeah, work on it when you get a chance, brother. You know, I did put a deadline of 3 months, but look, guys, I'm not going to hold you to that in reality. You know, we all have lives and things we got to do to go make money and do whatever. So, you know, you build it and it'll be all right, you know. You know, just take your time. Do what you got to do. Make a build that's going to be proud for your shelf. Make a build that you're going to be proud of, you know. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Can't really see that rub and buff that well, but I wish I'd have just sprayed it with satin clear coat, but I didn't. I think I did see your post on the group page. Like a midget at a urinal, got to stay on your toes. I know. I'm trying to remember. I have a terrible memory, guys, if y'all haven't figured it out yet. I remember what I saw on the page, you know. What truck is it? And it'll come to me, because there's a bunch on there. Why, thank you, sir. Why, thank you, sir. It's just mocked up back here. It's all got to come apart. It's all got to come apart. What's a memory? I don't know. I think it's sort of Art Deco. But, yeah, all this has got to come back apart. It's just together for posterity's sake, to make sure you can see that everything's working right. So you can see my roll cage in there, you know, and that was the idea I wanted there. You know, my idea for this was not to make it a crazy scratch build. My idea was to fix the problems. And the only problem I'm not going to address this kit, the only problem I'm not going to fix with this kit, and that's because I kind of got in a hurry painting it. The only thing that I'm not doing to this kit that's done on the real truck is the way they angled these wheel wells out. I'm just not going to do it on there because I've already painted it and stuff. And I'd already had the clear coat and the decals on it before I realized I had skipped that step. So, you know. I'm absolutely positive I've seen it on there. And I'll comment on there when I get off of here just to show you. But I've seen so many today and I've had such a horrible day. I've had a horrible day today. And I figured since I had a horrible day, I might as well jump on here and have a little pick-me-up here and have a good time. Obviously, the hater won't jump into a live stream. It's funny. It's Big Y572. You changed your name, huh? I'd have never known it. But yeah, the paints. The red paint you have. Is that the candy translucent color? And scene. Okay. Yeah, is that candy you got, is it like the red translucent candy? There, Big Block? Which I'm always going to call you Mr. Big Block. We got 12 watching now. 1984 GMC. I know who you are now, Bubba. Everybody changing. I thought about changing mine, you know, but the name of my place is Back Bay Scale Customs, but it's Joe Thompson, and you know, everything I got's Joe Thompson. I wish I'd have been more creative with it, but I didn't realize what I was doing when I was doing it. Drive shafts, no problem, man. Drive shaft ain't no problem. You know, you can make a drive shaft out of that. You know, I think it'd be too big for this stuff, but they make smaller stuff. Look at that, just sitting here. That pipe fits perfect in that ridge. Perfect in that ridge. Zombie Hunter. Zombie Hunter Monster Truck. Yeah. It's actually a special tune I wrote it's for dogs. And it's done on a special dog whistle. Let me play it for you. Yeah, you're not going to be able to hear it. It's a dog whistle. How many I run off with that joke? How many I run off with that joke? Okay, now. The next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying, let's see. He's trying me as a flute player. Yep. Yeah, I've used that candy apple red transparent coat, and you got to be careful. Like, it sprays good, don't get me wrong, it sprays good, but when you go to lay a clear coat over the top of that, sometimes it'll curl up the candy. And I got a good example of it sitting over here. Ooh, this thing's dusty, and you might not be able to see it. Ooh, see if you'll be able to see it at all. You see how it's all curled up? It laid down beautiful, but see, you can see right there where that's how it's supposed to be, and then it gets all curled up and cracked up. That was from the clear coat going over onto the candy, but in spots it didn't do it. And I'm not sure if I did something wrong or what I did. I built this a few years ago and never really did finish it properly, and it was too much of a kit for me at the time, if that makes sense, because I am not afraid to list my faults. This was too much for me, and I ruined a very good kit by thinking I could just build anything that I wanted to build. And sometimes you got to step back, you know. I did do a vinyl top on it, a half vinyl top. That was the very first time I did that, with some strip styrene. The original kit itself doesn't have that half vinyl top. That's something I did, and it came out pretty good. I like the way the half vinyl top came out. You know, I just added some strip styrene here and some strip styrene running around here, and it came out nice. If I had it to do over again, I'd do it over again, you know. Because this body's fine, it could be, you know. Yeah, just test, see what's up with it. See what's up with it. Ooh, God. Love them old Pontiacs in the front like that. One of the cooler models, you know. One of the cooler models. I may redo it one day, who knows. Looking back at this, I did a pretty decent job on that vinyl top for the first time. Go back through your questions right quick. Yep, over-engineered it. Yeah, probably. Got in a hurry with it. I didn't realize what I was taking on with one of those bigger kits like that, and you know, you got to take your time. I could have had that truck put together 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. There's kids that put those things together in an afternoon, but you know, I'm taking my time on it. Got my tonneau cover made, which somebody's probably going to jump my ass for that. That, you know, I can cut out a square too. I can cut out a square, and I can cut out holes to put the roll bar in too, and then I can paint it like with I can paint it with my mom says I can paint it with craft paint, and it'll look better. So, you know, yep. But I think I did okay with it. It'll look okay. We'll clean those holes up, get it where she needs to be. I'm glad I decided to put the tonneau cover on it. Fireballs Express. Fireballs Express. You know they make penicillin for all that. But I got you. Fireballs Express. Now you need to get you some decals. some cherry bomb decals or something, you know. The Fireballs Express. Woo! But yeah, I don't know what to do with myself, guys. My girlfriend's gone for a week. The hookers get here at 11:30, which is going to be a problem because I want to go out drinking at 12. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Decisions, decisions. Decisions, decisions. So, I notice people are tuning in, tuning out. It only takes a second to get fireballs. So, from hookers, correct. You know, go wherever the if you want to change it up, brother, change it up. Just go wherever it's carrying you. Alright, man, do as many builds as you want with it. 64 Thunderbolt kit. Thunderbird kit. Are you, what? Am I thinking of the Thunderbolt? It's not a 64, right? But I mean, I guess you could use a 64. But check this out, guys. I sprayed this with flat. It was chrome. I sprayed it with just flat dull coat. And man, it looks great. It looks really good. And I sprayed this with metalizer. You know, and it looks okay. But comparing the two, I mean, this actually looks pretty damn good, man. I'm kind of wishing that I would have dull coated the blower instead of metalizing it. But you know, I have a bunch more of these blowers, so if I really want to give that a try, I can. But ooh, hey Jennifer, what's up, young lady? I guess you heard young modeler is in the hospital. So when you get a chance, send your regards. I don't know how you would, but you know. Fairlane. Ah, okay. Yeah, got you. I know what I smell what the rock is cooking there, Bubba. I got what you're saying. But, yeah, strange day, man. Strange day for me. One of the, you know, I grew up in a casino town. Grew up playing music. What's up, guys? Anywhere and everywhere. I've probably played 3,000 gigs. And there was a guy named Jim Pinkston, owns Pinkston's Music. Tell you a good story. I was in Pinkston's Music one day. Now, Pinkston's was a Fender and a Gibson dealer. Very big time store in Biloxi. It was the end all be all at that point in time in Biloxi, Mississippi. So I'm in there with this guy named Little Steve, another guy named Big Steve. And we are working on some guitars. And this guy walks in with, you know, a trench coat on and a funky hat, some glasses, long beard, you know. And he's just kind of walking around, looking at guitars a little bit, very quietly. And he comes up and he pulls up a bar stool that was sitting behind the counter where we were working on these two guitars. And he just sits down, which you don't normally do in that particular part of the music store. Was for employees, but he sat there, and that was fine. I'm concentrating on this, you know, $5,000 custom shop Les Paul that I'm trying to repair for someone. So all attention is directed towards this guitar. Finally, the guy behind me leans over and says, "Hey man, you in some kind of ZZ Top tribute band or some bullshit?" And the guy leaned up, pulled his glasses down, and Billy Gibbons himself said, "I don't think I've fallen that low yet, brother." Turns out it was Billy Gibbons, the real Billy Gibbons, and everybody freaked out. And then he bought like, $20,000 worth of guitars that afternoon. He picked one up. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. I don't like this one. Okay, I'll take it. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, that was a really cool story. And that guy felt like a total dick. Boy, I'm getting you guys. It went all the way up to like 30 a second ago, and it's going back down. Just trying to read back through y'all's comments. It may be his respiratory problems. I'm not sure. I just know that he was back in the hospital because he had posted on Facebook that it was going to be a long night for him. And those of you guys that don't know Young Modeler has a disease he was born with, a respiratory defect, and most of the kids that are born with that particular defect don't really live that long. They don't live past, like in the old days, they wouldn't live past 13, 14 years old, but they've grown the life expectancy exponentially of some of these patients and these kids. So Young Modeler's a strong kid. He's a good kid. He loves modeling. So just have him in your prayers. I'm not really a guy that talks about prayers much or even cares at this point in my life, but if anybody was worth praying for, he is. So keep Young Modeler in your prayers. And also Jim Pinkston, the guy I was talking about at the music store, he died this morning, which is kind of crazy. What do you do? Let's see what I got here. Check it out. It's Model Mind 72's channel. Now I need some really loud guitars. That's the best special effects I could do for y'all this evening, because I've got a guitar here with no strings on it. This is one of my oldies but goodies. Very old Fender Strat. Not as old as my 63, but this one is from 1986. 1986 Fender. Shit's falling off of it. Very cool old Fender. I've got Nirvana on my mind. But yeah, guys, what you think? Tonneau cover workout. Of course, it's going to be sprayed black, a flat black. And believe me, I thought it would be a little complicated to do the tonneau cover. It'd be a little aggravating, but it was actually a little frustrating. I mean, not terribly frustrating, but it was a little iffy. I don't play Jacksons. I don't like them, even though I think they may be by the Fender company. I'm a Fender guy. Let's see. Guitar I've been playing for the last 20 years. It's right here. This is my 1963 Fender Stratocaster with the custom neck. So that's my guitar. Which a lot of you guys that watch the channel on a regular basis have seen that instrument. I've got a bunch more. A bunch of really cool basses too. Those belong to my girlfriend, who's going to St. Louis. I'm remembering St. Louis. St. Louis. But yeah, I'm a big believer. I've been playing so long. Here's the one tip I can give you. It's bone tone, brother. It's bone tone. It's all right here. Bone tone. It's all right here. You can, you really don't want extremely hot pickups because, you know, you're not going to get that tone you want. It won't mellow. It won't mellow at all. You want a mediocre, not mediocre, but a medium. You know, like inside this guitar is a Jeff Beck Jr. And this Jeff Beck Jr. will rock like a son of a bitch. You know, it does everything needs to be done. You don't want super hot pickups. And you don't want dull pickups. You know, you don't want too weak. Like Eric Johnson, he prefers weak pickups. He likes those weak pickups because of his that kind of style that he has. But you know. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a Jackson guy. Not a Jackson guy. You know, I got several Fenders. I got them kind of stuffed everywhere around here. You know, I've got the three main guitars that I've used for years, and that's it. You know, I'm in the process of restoring a couple. H-Town Model Shop has a wonderfully painted guitar for me. I got to get from him, you know. And then I've got the one of the year of my birth. You know, everybody's got to have the same guitar as the year of the birth. But enough about music. So, Jennifer, how you doing tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Is everybody doing okay? Enjoying yourselves? I'm waiting on the hater to chime in, who's not going to, because they'd get eaten alive in here. 63 Rick. You've got a Rickenbacker. Oof. Oof. Very distinctive sound. Lemmy played one. I get it. But what a shitty little bass. You know, like for me, because I'm not a bass player. And I know that they're a classic, and I do love the way they look, and they're just a classic thing, but I can't. They're just a fickle little creature for me. You know, I'm a dummy when it comes to basses. You know, I need something straightforward. Fretless? You have a guitar underneath your bed holding the corner of the bed. You just stop screwing on the bed, go outside, get a brick, get that guitar, you know, in a safe place. You know. Ooh. Ba-da-doo-doo-da-da. Let's see here. I'm so pretty. What's that song? Y'all know I was playing it very shitty. Yes, a 93 model. I don't have anything that's very new. give you one clue. Alice. Wood. See here. Trying to get some shit going here. Pretty cool. Alright, y'all guess this song. I forgot that part. Yeah, it's called Scuttle Button or some shit like that. Just looking at y'all's comments, guys. I'm too full to sing anything. It's what I do for a living, brothers. What I do. Yep, I'll get caught up in this and we won't get no conversation done. You know, I'd love to sing and play for you guys, but I just don't know what to sing and play for y'all. I just don't know what to do. I'm just trying to kill time here and have a good time, and I'm glad that you guys are tuning in with me. I got about 10 of you guys that like to kind of stay in here and hang out, and I really do appreciate it. I really do. You know, like I said, I just don't know what to sing or play or anything like that. No, I don't know anything about Jefferson Airplane.
We built this city on sausage rolls.
I'm doing some Royal Blood right now. Let's see. Another singer does this. Yeah, he's going to. Absolutely. Take it easy, Jennifer. But, yeah, I did agree with him to do a video, but, you know, tonight would have been a good night to do it, but, I will whenever I get my Xbox Gold back going. you go, something slow and easy. No slow ride. Some of that older stuff I do, but you know, I love doing like the Cars. Don't mind me coming here and wasting all my time. That's a good song. When you're standing oh so clear, running with my mind. That's a good song. I like doing stuff like that, but anyway, let's put this daggum guitar down and get back to talking about motels. Nope. Okay. Aha. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Yeah. It might be a little bit of both. Might be a little bit of both. Might be my feed. Might be the phone. It might go a little crazy. But, shit, man. Okay, now, CT Speed Shop group build. I see a lot of you guys are kind of starting on it and stuff. That is a long-term build. You got plenty of time to be building in this build and, you know, build in the other. Well, just, you know, I never really built a monster truck either, so, you know, start with the suspension. Are you building from a kit, or are you just coming up off the top of your head? You know, because I'm building from a kit. You know, I'm just modifying it heavily, so it looks more like the real truck. I didn't have to modify the suspension. Well, you need to start with your suspension, man. Let's see. I'm having too much fun doing that. Hold on. Give me a moment. I'm taking it apart to show you. Okay. Here's the bare suspension of the USA 1. Now it still has two things that aren't on it. There. It's got four of these that see, this goes on the front, I think. Yeah. They go on it, you know. It's hard to do like this. You know. Goes out of the way and you got one to the back, one to the front. But this isn't glued, so I can kind of take it off and show you. You know, there's your suspension. You know, if you wanted to go off the top of your head. Here's your axle. As you see, it has a PTO on it. Kind of comes out like that. Helps the drive shaft to go where it needs to go. Like I've knocked this one loose, but I hope that helps you. hoping that helped you. But there's the suspension. And you can do whatever you want. You know, you could, it seems like with these monster trucks, as long as the rear wheel is centered, and I'm going to show you what I mean in a second, as long as your rear wheels are centered, everything else is going to be jam up. I'm going to show you what I mean. Okay. Oh, come on, just stick with me for a minute. Check that out. See how that rear wheel, it's over the top of that rear wheel? No, this would go down lower. See how badass that looks? Now if I put it in the middle, it kind of loses all badassery. I mean, yeah, it's a monster truck, yeah, and it'll work out, but you kind of center that rear wheel like that, and it kind of becomes Mr. Badass, you know. So that away doesn't really work, kind of looks cheesy. That away it gives you a badass brake, and in the center, you know, it would work. But there you go, there's some tips for you, so for any bodies you may want to use or whatever. He's a monster truck. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to get on here and bullshit for a minute. I'm sure I'm going to get that same old hater. They're going to start themselves up another channel, and they're going to hit me up again and say a bunch of nasty shit about me. So here's what I'm going to do with you, hater. Let's see. Yeah, as long as the rear wheel is center of the wheel well, the front wheel well don't really matter that much. You know, it looks like a badass car. And if you put it all the way forward, it doesn't really work. And if you put it in the center, sometimes it works. But just to give you a little bit of advice to go there. But here's what I'm going to do with the hater that's been fucking with me. If you comment on this one with a new account, because you've got to make a new account, because I blocked that one. I blocked the last 3 that you've made. I'm not going to comment back this time. I'm going to immediately delete the comment and block you. So you're going to spend a lot of time creating channels, you know, and eventually you're going to get tired, bro, because I'm not going to comment back anymore. I win, and I win because it's my channel, you know. I'm not going nowhere. You told me to quit. I'm not going to quit, you know. He even said I beat my wife. You know, come on, guys. Come on. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I know I keep getting you guys tuning in and out of here to see what's going on. But I just wanted to get on here and bullshit a little bit because, you know, I didn't have nothing else to do tonight. And I figured I'd do that and see what was going on with you guys and how y'all felt and what was going on. I hope y'all liked my video of me eating at the IHOP. Boy, you would not believe the things the man said about me and my wife. I just commented back and said, well, how observational of you. Is that close enough for you? best I can do for you, Atomic Dog. I don't really know the song, but it's a cool song. It is. I'd love to do it. Our last drummer could not do it at all, but this drummer we got could probably pull it off. He could probably pull it off. But Atomic Dog, are you in the build off or not? We got the CT build, and we've got the monster truck build. That's what we have. Are you in or out? I know everybody tuning in is wondering why I keep doing these strange things with my hands. And you should have tuned in the beginning of the video, because everyone in the beginning of the video knows exactly what I'm doing. And they understand. They'll just comment in a second and let you guys know, yes, we know what he's doing. We know exactly what he's doing. Gotta see. Oh, Lars is a dick, bro. What did I do? What did I do? Delta Victor 1. Delta Rectum Charlie 6, come in. Delta 904 to 1862-43. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. You got the joke, didn't you? You got the joke, Atomic Dog. I know you did. Let's see how many. Well, it's not showing at the moment how much power I got. We're gonna find out, because if this fucker shuts off, we're gonna know. Hey, Joe didn't have any power, bro. Joe didn't have any power. So you recently finished your Corvette, huh? Which I got my ass jumped for calling it a Corvette. Well, here's the thing, Jack. I'm from the South. I'm a Southern boy. I have this thing called a Southern accent. And we're very polite here in the South. And we use our Southern accent to our advantage. And we call it a Corvette. Just like I say, idea. I got this great idea. I can't help it. It's just how it comes out. I mean, Atomic Dog over there in Arizona, wherever he's at, I mean, he talks a certain way, you know. And I used to date this Italian Yankee girl. Used to go, oh, crap. Oh, God, oh, don't you know? You know, so, you know, we're all, that's what makes us people and great. You know, we're not all alike, and that's the fun part, you know? That's the absolute fun part, you know? If somebody's going to sit there on one of your videos and analyze the whole video for an hour and a half and tell you everything you said wrong and what you did wrong, well, you know, for one thing, they have given you views, which is a good thing. You know, but, you know, everybody's got to be different. Here you go. Don't smoke, kids. Don't smoke. Look, my cat's running over, or the neighbor's cat. Check it. Can you even see? You can't even see it. Oreo, don't do it. But, anyway. Hey, come on, kitty. Anyway, you know, we're all different. That's what makes us cool. We all build different. Look at Atomic Dog. His builds are very special. Very special. You know, he gets the bless your heart from the Southern boy here. It is what it is, guys. We all build. We all have fun. Atomic Dog does a great job. I'll shut it. You know, and we're all different, so don't let anybody get you down. I know a lot of you guys haven't experienced any hate on here because, honestly, It rarely happens. This particular community really don't get that hate that much. But, you know, I've gotten it. Dr. Cranky's gotten it. You know, Jimmy's gotten it. CT's gotten it. I don't know if Atomic Dog has had any experience with it in the years that he's been on. But, you know, they come in from time to time and they go away, you know. So don't let none of that crap get you down, and keep making videos and having fun, you know. Because I'm proud of me. That's why I'm standing out here in my front yard right now, just in my drawers. I'm just in my drawers. Rocking back and forth. Yeah, did you hear about the... You don't want the hate. No, I think this person is just singling me out. Nope, not peeing, not peeing, not peeing. I am not peeing. As you see, I'm in my front yard here, not peeing. But yeah, this person's just singling me out. They have a problem with me personally. You know. Just some people, like I tried to turn people on to Fat Boy Hobbies distributors that he builds, and some people were like, no, I build mine myself. Well, cool, you know, if you do build yours yourself, because some people build them, you know, because that guy's building those himself, you know, he's building those distributors and they look just like real distributors. So I mean, maybe the guy that was telling me that can build like that, and that's cool, you know, and I probably could if I set my mind to it. But it's just so much easier to get those nicely ready to go things, you know. Some people have other people paint their cars for competitions. It happens. It happens all too frequently. All right, guys. This is Egg Roll. Egg Roll. What are you doing, Egg Roll? Oh, scratching? Let's see. Go suck the chrome off the bumper. But yeah, man, it's just cool, you know, and you're helping a guy in the community by doing the Fat Boy model thing. And he's a real nice guy. I met him in person in Atlanta. Really nice guy. And what's cool about it, what's cool about it is, you know, when you order your distributors from him, he wants to know what color you want your distributor cap, what color you want the wire, and what color you want the wire looms, which I thought was very cool. I'm just plugging my phone in, guys. So, you know, that's just really cool. And I dig it. 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 Of course, tonight's program always brought to you by Red Bull. But Atomic Dog 32, Atomic Dog. Damn. Goddamn beans I ate earlier. But Atomic Dog's actually been on here a lot longer than I have. He's got a lot of cool builds on his channel, y'all. And I'm sure everybody already knows him. If you're not subscribed to him, go subscribe to the old Atomic Dog. Very funny guy, very nice guy. Gets his kids involved on occasion to say hi. Wow, it just went from 37 to 14. That was crazy. Since 2008. So yeah, I don't know. How long? I've probably been on here, what, 3 or 4 years, something like that. It hadn't been terribly long. I'm just now starting to come into my own building, because I've only been building models on a regular basis to the best of my ability for the past 3 or 4 years again. So I'm just now starting to get into my own, you know, as far as building goes, and getting, you know, my groove. You know, I took my truck apart to show somebody, but it might work better. Well, going live, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, there's my Tiny O cover that did not come in the kit. Well, the customizing work is you know, baby steps. You know, like this kit, you know, I didn't have to modify the suspension. I mean, I could have modified the shocks because they're in the wrong place, but you know, I had to take the firewall out of that. I had to cut that grill out and make my own photo etch, and you know, cut the lights out and deepen them. Wired the firewall, put the heat shielding in there, you know. Got the roll cage, the hand-built roll cage in there, like it's supposed to be in the real truck, you know. So, a tonneau cover. And there's a few more things that's got to be done to make it, you know, close to right. You'll start the custom work. I did get something else for the hater. Oh, it's down here. Now, you know, you can be cold. You're number one. 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 But that must be great for the people just now tuning in to hear that shit, huh? Here, if you just tuned in, let me do my special effects for you. Egg roll. Everybody, this is Egg Roll. Say hi, Eggy. Say hi, Egg Roll. You look tired. So what you doing, Egg Roll? Just hanging out? Looking at what's going on? No, here, go check it out. Very cool, very cool. I'm playing with the light now. That's actually the neighbor's cat, and it needs to go back over to her house. It just came in. It comes in here to eat, you know. Comes in to eat and hang out. But, you know, like I said, guys, I just had a terrible day. Wanted to get on here and josh around a bit and bullshit again. You know, see what's going on with you guys. And like I said, if the hater chimes in on this, I'm not commenting back. I won't do another response video. I'm just blocking and deleting. Blocking and deleting. That's my new strategy. And matter of fact, as soon as I see that it's hate, I'll stop there and delete it. You know. It'll have a stupid channel name like I'm completely obsessed with you. Can I tongue punch you in the fart box? stroking the neighbor's pussy? Yes, I am. Young pussy, too. I'm stroking the neighbor's young pussy. But, I can't remember anything. Anyway, guys, I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. And I'm kind of tired, and go get some tacos, sir. Nothing like Taco Wednesday, you know, or Bathroom Thursday. But yeah, guys, thanks for hanging out with me and entertaining me and letting me entertain you guys and just being a stupid goofball. So I'm gonna ease off of here, and if y'all need anything, once again, you know how to get in touch with me. And that'd be that. So I'm Little Joe from Back Bay Scale Customs. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get on YouTube now on my big screen, see if there's any more videos up there before I turn in for the evening. But thank you guys. Don't let the haters get you down. Fuck them. Because they're not ever gonna show their face or be men or and be brave and say, this is who I am and this is why I don't like you. They won't do that. They'll just continue to hit you with ghost channels and stuff. And so don't let that stuff get you down. If I got a problem with you, I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you. And that's it. I'll do a video if it's that damn bad. But alright, guys, you guys take it easy. Love each and every one of you for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. And if y'all need anything, let me know. Bye, guys. Take it easy.